self-respect towards yourself. You can build higher self-respect in yourself. This will give you a new dignity and joy within. Swami Vivekananda, when he was speaking in America in 1893, he gives a fantastic story. He tells the Americans a story which he carries from his guru and his learning in India. He tells the story of a flock of sheep which were grazing near a forest, and one lioness, which was pregnant, tried to attack that flock of sheep for food. In the process, it hit upon a rock and it died, giving birth to a lion cub. It's a very interesting story. I hope all of you will enjoy it. Then, this lion cub, motherless, fatherless, an orphan, was obviously taken care of by the sheep, the mama sheep, the mother sheep, which felt compassionate and loving towards that young tiny cub, harmless cub. So it started licking it, feeding it with grass, not with the original meat of this sheep lion. Then giving it milk, water, etc. Gradually, this lion cub is growing into a lion as far as the body is concerned, but the mind is believing that it is a sheep. It has lost its lion strength, but it is eating grass. Body is not changed. The genes and blood is not changed. After some time, as it is growing, it develops a sense of phobia, fear. A little sound, a little this or that in the forest. It is running away along with the flock of sheep. Once it happens that a young lion, another lion comes to the forest in search of food. Then it sees this lion running away along with the flock of sheep. So it quietly goes behind that sheep, lion sheep, catches hold of its neck, draws it into a lake in the forest and says, "Why are you behaving like a sheep?" But that fellow says, "No, I am a sheep only. I am not a lion." Then it pushes its face in the water reflection and says, "Look, I am a lion. You are also a lion. So you are a lion, not a sheep." But the problem has gone deep into the psyche, and it is thinking that it is a sheep.
The conference is now muted.
Yeah, hope you can listen to me. But after a few days, it brings a piece of meat from a forest and feeds this lion sheep. The sheep lion refuses to eat because it is thinking it is a sheep, though the body is that of a lion. It takes nearly 10 days for the second lion to make it think that it is a lion, not a sheep. Gradually it begins to like the taste of meat and stops eating grass. Gradually more strength of the lion. Then it begins to roar. First time after nearly 5 months, it is hearing its voice and roar of the lion, and it goes back into the forest to its original place. Now Swami Vivekananda says to all the people in the world, especially to my friends in IBM, you are not sheep. You need not put yourself under stress, under tension, under anxiety. Nirgachanti jagadjala pinjaradiva kesari is a beautiful Sanskrit word, sentence which Swami Vivekananda uses. You are a lion. You are not sheep. You have the capacity, my dear friends, my dear young professionals of India, you are lions. You are not sheep. You can tear off that mesh or the net of this falsehood, of these impurities, of this stress, and march on into the lion, into the forest with tremendous dignity and courage. You can make a difference, my dear friends, if you can follow this fantastic story, thinking that you are lions, not sheep. That is the first self-image I would suggest to all my friends listening to me this afternoon. The next important thing is that of a great, beautiful story which comes in our discussion here, is that of a young employee who goes into the forest, who goes into a new company, and within 2 or 3 days starts complaining, starts grumbling that his things are not good in the office. He becomes a bundle of grievances and complaints. Now the manager, who understands, who is a little mature, takes him into the pantry of that office, and there are 3 pots of water, he asks him to put 3 pots of water on the fire. Then in the first pot, he asks his friend to put a couple of carrots. That's all boiling at about 100-200 degrees temperature. In the second pot, he puts the kind of potato, what you call carrots, and then eggs. That is also boiling. And in the third pot, he puts some coffee beans that have been grounded into the coffee powder. Now, after 15 minutes of equal boiling, the carrot, the egg, and the coffee seeds, then he takes out all, he asks the employee to take out all the 3. First the carrot is brought out, the carrots went in hard, they have become soft because of the boiling. The eggs went in soft, now they become hard because of the boiling. Now this employee tries to take the coffee seed, but the coffee seed has disappeared. What remains is the water which has become black coffee. The aroma of the coffee is spreading in the entire room, and this manager distributes the black coffee with little milk and sugar to other colleagues in the office. Now think about it, my dear friends. Think about life. It's not that easy. We have not come very cozy, comfortable. 9 months of our existence in the mother's womb, and it's not always comfortable. It's climbing against gravitation. And what is life? It's not just you work a day and take off 2-3 days, relax, sleep off. No. Life is an unfoldment and development of a being under circumstances tending to press it down. I repeat, life is unfoldment and development of a being under circumstances tending to press it down. Mother protected all of us, our mother, your mother, but if the mother did not give us nourishment, did not give us that strength, where would we have been? We have become dead bodies. Our mind would not have grown. So sometimes it is very hard to face the reality of life, but then let us do it. We have got a birth, a human birth, which after many years of evolution on this planet, very rare to get, but we have to do it. We are climbing Mount Everest. It's a joyful challenge, but it's not that easy where I speak from a phone here to all the people. It is like climbing against gravitation or swimming against the current. But my dear friends, please understand that it is only the living fish that can swim against the fast moving current. The dead fish cannot swim. The dead fish will be washed out in seconds. But it is a living fish. You at IBM or somebody in Infosys or somebody in some other company is a living fish. So you have to swim against the current. Today that is the challenge before all of us. Next point is that things don't happen like we wish. People don't treat us as we hope to. It is a fact. When we go to a rose garden, there is a rose in the tree of the plant, but there is also a thorn behind it. What do I want? I need the rose. I'm careful. I don't get hurt by the thorns. It is there. It is part of nature. We work very hard but get few results. What happens when we face difficulties? Now think about the pots. A couple of minutes back I pointed out, the boiling water is like the problems of life. Problems at the personal level, at the family level, in the factory, in the company, in the diseases are there, so many varieties of problems. Whether it's an ant, it has got its own degree of problem. The Prime Minister has got its own problem. The IBM President or the Vice President, they have their share of the problem. So we cannot be like the carrots. That is our human dignity. 3 things are very rare to get, my dear friends. One is the fact that we are born as human beings. I'll come to that a little later. But according to spiritual psychology, we have come after 80 million lives. The very fact that we are born as human beings gives us a new dignity, a new value. The other things are support, are sweetening the bread. 2 bricks won't make a building, does it? We have to have the cementing, the plastering, the beautification. Then maybe the house may stand for 500 years. So we go in tough and strong we come out soft and weak if I do not have that strength or training inside me. We get very tired, we lose hope, we give up, there is no more fighting spirit. I request all my friends listening to me, please don't be like the carrots. We can be like the eggs, there is a choice. We start with a soft and sensitive heart, we end up very hard and not feeling well inside. A kind of ego, a kind of irritation, who are you kind of attitude. There's an interesting factory, there's a very nice factory in Belgaum, in North Karnataka. There's a notice board on the MD's office. If you, before coming inside the office, please leave your footwear outside and come. The second notice says, leave your ego outside and come. And when the topmost clients of Karnataka, different companies come inside, the clients come, the business partners, all come, have discussion. When they go back, they see at the door another notice. The first one says, please leave your footwear, which is kept carefully in the shoe rack. If you want, you take your ego back. This is the challenge before us, my dear friends. That is the problem. The stress or tension is because the each ego, somebody has humorously put it, edging God out. When you edge God out, naturally somebody else is waiting outside to make its way home in your heart. What can you do? It's like Aesop and Arab and the camel. You are allowing the ego to enter into your heart. When that fellow enters, then God save the IBM employee. You have to not be like the eggs. We hate others, we don't like ourselves, we become hard-hearted, there's no warm feeling, only bitterness. Please don't be like the eggs. There's a choice. We can be like the coffee bean. The water does not change the coffee powder, rather the coffee powder changes the water. This is the challenge. This is what management is all about. It's not personnel management, it is personal management. It is not money management, it is self-management. It is not reaching the deadline, but my dear friends, trying to be free from the stress and lead a peaceful, fantastic, joyful life. The water there, which was boiling all the trees the same. The water has become different because of the coffee powder. You can see the change, you can smell the change, you can drink the coffee, black coffee, if any one of you can enjoy that. The hotter the water, the better the taste. We can be like the coffee beans. We make something good from the difficulties we face. We learn new things. We have knowledge, new skills, new abilities. We grow in experience. We make the world around us much better. Otherwise, morning till night, it's kind of a competitive world, I expect, I understand. It's like a rat race, but life is not a 100-meter sprint. Life is not, my dear friends, a 100-meter sprint. Life is a marathon. Be steady, be progressive, and make your life rich, joyful, and contribute something for the GDP, for the economy, for the development of the nation. Though IBM is a multinational company, but at the end of the day, what is our GDP? What is our economy? How many youngsters are committing crimes or malpractices? What is the, I'll come to the self-auditing also after a couple of seconds. To succeed, we must try and try again. We must believe in what we are doing. We must not give up. That is Atma Vishwasam, Atma Shraddha hona chahiye. Today, unfortunately, I tell people, especially the youngsters, we have lost self-confidence and we have gained in self-confidence. The mobile is everything for us. Of course, use the technology, but the technology is a good servant, but a bad master. If that fellow starts becoming a robo and tries to dictate terms to us, a beautiful line comes in a book called Impact of Science on Society. If anybody is interested in reading or has got a habit of reading, buy this book, my humble suggestion. Impact of Science on Society by Bertrand Russell. He says, a time will come in the future, the modern man enabled by the modern discoveries, technology, etc., will one day, with all devotion, go into the godown, into the garage, and pray to the wonderful machine there, "Oh machine, make me a good nut and bolt in your system." This will be the modern form of worship. I become a servant to the machine. Doesn't matter. It is not too late that machines can rule the life, they can guide us, they can give us the required knowledge of the world around through the Google Maps, whatever we have. But let us not forget that we have to use technology for our survival and not that has to use for its destruction. Problems and difficulties give us the chance to become stronger and better and tougher. What are we like when things do not go well? Are we like the carrots? Or are the eggs? Or the coffee bean? Be like the coffee bean. Now, I would just like to go forward in this presentation and take you one step further. My dear friends, as you start your day, I am just going a little ahead of my plan because this is a very vast subject, and God willing, by opportunity, we have more discussions in the future, provided my ideas are interesting to you. As you start your day, normally what happens? We start with bundle of impressions which have been carried out from previous day, previous night. Then by 8 o'clock they become intentions. 10 o'clock they become our thoughts. When we go to office, we act based on the thoughts. Actions bring reactions. And then we go back into this cycle of impressions, intentions, thoughts, actions and reactions. This is our 24-hour cycle, whoever it is, wherever you are, whatever your background, your language, whether speaking Kannada or Bengali or Hindi or Telugu or Tamil, this is a fact of life, I am telling you. But instead of just leading an ordinary mechanical life without oiling the hinges of your door, let us imbibe these spiritual values. Let us fill up our mind previous night before I sleep with spiritual values, with pure values, healthy self-image. Think that you are pure, think that you are divine, think that you are strong, think that you are healthy. Body is a temple, the divine, the supreme being is in your heart. Invite him into your heart, my dear friends. Become spiritual. Here, irrespective of your background, I am telling you again, spirituality is universal truth. And our backbone in our culture here, every part of our blood cells is spiritual. We are sacred people. The work that you do in IBM, the work that I do in Ramakrishna Math, the work that somebody does in a college or in the secretariat, that does not matter. That's only a role that I have adopted. You are IBM employees. Somebody is joined Infosys. Somebody has been selected to Deloitte. Somebody has been selected to Cognizant. That's a role. The society has given an opportunity. So, the spiritual values are universal. It can be taken by everybody. Then what happens? When you imbibe with spiritual values, you are able to reorganize your priorities. There is tremendous peace in the subconscious mind, clarity, discrimination, devotion, concentration, all rising their percentage to a great height. Then as you go to your office, as you take up your seat, interact with the people, there is a broader vision and selflessness. You don't look the other side of the binoculars when you want to see a farther picture nearer. You look to the proper side. You want the distant picture to come near you. Similarly, a broader vision of life. Those whoever by chance listening to me are under kind of stress or tension for any reason, I hear some news that a couple of people collapsed in IBM near the office itself. I don't have facts, but I heard somewhere this tragedy happening, or Infosys somebody committing suicide. It is not good sign of development of technology. Man succumbing to pressure. It is man who has discovered the laptop, man who has discovered the internet, it is man who has sent the Chandrayaan to the moon, it is man who has gone to the moon as far as America is concerned, it is man who has climbed Mount Everest. Who are those people? They are the ones who have overcome stress. They have used the energy, they have used that strength inside to overcome the obstacles of life. So my dear friends, be selfless. Here it does not mean you renounce everything and run away. Selflessness is broad-mindedness. When you look at a glass of water and from a 5 feet distance you take a small stone and hit that glass of water, what happens? The glass breaks. It is not able to bear the tension of that small stone. But take a bigger stone, there is a bucket of water in your room, you hit that bucket of water. Does that bucket break? Not at all. Maybe the water may spill out and it may a mug of water because of the pressure impact. But take a stone, a brick maybe, there is a well near your house, go and throw that brick with all your energy and strength. What happens? Will all the water come out? Not at all. There will be a big splash and the brick will sink into the base of the well. Now I want you to think bigger, have a broader vision. One of you or two of you take a big boulder, big stone, take it to the ocean, to the Marina Beach in Madras or in Bombay. Go and throw into the water, into the ocean. What happens? Will the ocean create a tsunami and swallow Bombay or swallow Chennai? Not at all. There is a big splash, nothing happens. Humorously I keep telling, the ocean god may tell you, you fool, you also come inside if you like. One stone will not make a change in me because there may be bigger ships in me, bigger stones in me. I am too big for that boulder. Sarasamasmi Sagaraha, Krishna tells in the Gita, among the waters on the ocean. So develop this broader vision. Don't waste time for petty issues, petty quarrels, misunderstandings. Try to appreciate others. Man on man is appreciating. And when appreciation comes, a pat on the back comes, then what a fantastic atmosphere your office or your room becomes. Broader vision and selflessness. Then we move to improving the quality of the work. Yoga, karmasu kaushala. Yoga is efficiency in action. You want the quality of the work to improve. Not by enforcement, not by imposition, or not by just fanciful deadlines, but by spontaneity. I work, I enjoy the work because that is worship for me, that is a challenge for me. And when you improve the quality of work, my dear friends, there is automatically the change of attitude. Your pure attitude, I told you, healthy, proper self-image of yourself will happen. Then you are becoming more and more purer, more and more broader, and the stress is reduced. You become more peaceful, more spontaneous like a child, and you'll have a joyful existence on this beautiful planet. Now I'm going to my next part of the presentation, which is called the balance sheet of life, which is before you maybe. I hope you have it. Now if you don't have it, or the PowerPoint is not there, I shall forward it for any purpose future. Yeah, I understand that you are having it. Is the balance sheet of life, which is not just for an auditor or a CA or somebody having company secretary, but it's for you and me. My dear friends, our birth is our opening balance. Our death is our closing balance. Our prejudiced views are our liabilities. Our creative ideas, good deeds, our assets. Heart is our current asset. Soul is our fixed assets. Brain is our fixed deposit. Thinking is our current account. Goodwill and achievements are our capital. Character and morals, our stock in trade. Friends are our general reserves. Values and behavior are our goodwill. Patience is our interest earned. Love is our dividend. Children are our bonus issues. Education is brands and patents. Knowledge is our investment. The profit or loss is our karma earned. So before the income tax assessment, that is the arrival of death comes, please balance your account sheet. This has to be done. It's humorous, but I am speaking the truth. I request all my young friends, whoever you are, though I am not seeing you, I can feel the problem in IBM or problem in any other company, the colleges, schools, people who visit. I request you before going to bed, whether you are in the night shift or whether the day shift, I don't know. Before sleeping, be conscious to take stock What is your income? What is your expenditure? How much you have gained? How much you are spending? As far as the personality is concerned, the spiritual values are concerned, they should be having an extra investment. You should be investing there. Couple of inspiring teachings here and there, couple of inspiring stories of great leaders, people who have working with liabilities, with physical liabilities, physical disabilities. I understand there is a person in Google in Bangalore by name Mr. Naresh or Nagesh from Rajahmundry, whose legs were crushed when he was a 10-year-old boy. By sheer determination, by sheer perseverance, he completed his 10th standard, completed his junior college, joined IIT Madras. I had a chance to meet him also. Seeing his courage, seeing his enthusiasm, the senior colleagues of mechanical department and some other department manufactured a kind of wheel by which he can manage himself. He used to drive that wheelchair himself in the verandas of IIT Madras. Then later on studied very well, a lot of smile on his face. He did not feel that he had lost both of his legs. Till the waist, it was amputated. There are pictures of him in the Google and his life story also in the internet. I request some of you to read that, or if you are in Bangalore, go and meet Nagesh in Google company there. What a charming boy he is. He says, if I can do it, why not the other people? Then he is a professional there, he is a senior manager, I believe, in Google company in Bangalore at the present moment. His life story came in again Telugu papers here in Hyderabad. So, my dear friends, I was speaking about the uniqueness of every individual. What it really means is that the very fact of being a man endows a person with a unique value and dignity. Every man is the center through which universal life expresses itself in a unique way. Though you are sitting in IBM now, I am sitting in Ramakrishna Math, or somebody, my parents sitting at home, each one of us is a microcosm. The world is the macrocosm. It's only when the balance is not there or understanding is not there that I think I am only a tiny glass being shattered or being hit by a glass or by a small piece of stone. This small piece of stone is the problems of life. Who is not free from these problems of life? Was Mahatma Gandhi free from any problems? Was Mother Teresa free from problems? Was Swami Vivekananda free from problems? Is Bharat Ratna Abdul Kalam free from problems and criticism? Who was not free from problems? Who did not were criticized for their good work? Every good thing has to pass through ridicule, has to pass through opposition. But if you continue with your Atma Balam, that is your spiritual strength, connect yourself with the universal level. Just as much my voice, my talk is connected with all of you. At the mental level, you connect through meditation, prayer and service with the universe. There's a beautiful prayer, a universal prayer, a selfless prayer, which is available in the CD forum, in the books of our literature. Sarve bhavantu sukhinah, sarve santu niramayaha, sarve bhadrani pashyantu, ma kaschid dukkha bhavet. May all be happy. May all be free from danger, free from difficulties, free from diseases, free from worries. May all see what is good. May all rejoice what is good. May all see what is good. Speak what is good. What more is in life? This universal prayer, if you can take it as part of your personal prayer. Spread these thoughts. So Vivekananda says, 90% of our thought force we are wasting in gossip, politics, in unwanted excitements. The trained man or mind never makes a mistake. Let us train our mind. Let us give good thoughts to mind. We are children of the great sages of India. We can do wonders as far as technology is concerned. India is the founder of mathematics, of technology, of so many things we get in our history. But then somewhere down the line, we lost this connectivity between the universe and our personality. So the whole universe is an opportunity for me to go ahead and meet friends and make friends and lead a fantastic pure life. My dear friends, Man deludes himself as separated from the rest and thinks he is limited. This is self-hypnotism. I need not go to a hypnotist to get myself hypnotized. I am already hypnotized, born hypnotized, take it from me. This is also Swami Vivekananda's greatest example. He was speaking in America, and then the audience were having their own experience. But then he said, you were already hypnotized, I was breaking that hypnotic mind, giving you the joy and strength. So try to break that dead mind of yours by intense thinking and perseverance, by meditation, and you can be free from the prison walls of the mind. Widen the circle of love to embrace all living creatures. Sprinkle the positive thoughts, the humble thoughts, pureful thoughts towards all people. Spend 15 minutes with yourself in silence, either in the midday or sometime in the night, sometime in the morning. Sit quiet and build up your infrastructure, your investment. The next part, I cannot end my interaction with you without quoting Swami Vivekananda's beautiful utterance in Kumbakonam near Madras, near Chennai, in 1897. It's before you in the screen. Teach yourself, teach everyone his or her real nature. The IBM employee, my young friend there, or somebody in any part of the country, I request you to teach yourself your real nature. As much as you learn BTech, operating of computers, operating a bike, or anything in your life as your support, real nature is your lifeline. Swim against the current. Who are you? You are pure, you are eternal, you are strong, you are dynamic. That is your real nature. Call upon the sleeping soul and see how it awakes. Power will come, glory will come, goodness will come, purity will come, and everything that is excellent will come when the sleeping soul is roused to self-conscious activity. What is it that you are working for or living for? These are the 5 things which Swami Vivekananda refers to. Power, glory, goodness, purity and excellence. They will come. It's the gift of nature. When will they come? The last line is important. Self-conscious activity. There's a beautiful book called Miracle of Mindfulness by Picat Han, a Vietnamese Buddhist monk living in America today. It's available in the outside bookshop. Please purchase that as beginning lesson for your self-management or stress management. The Miracle of Mindfulness. There's one chapter line there which says, you have to wash the dishes to wash the dishes. Just do it. Don't think of yesterday, don't think of the present, future, think of the present. And just do it at the time. That will give you tremendous joy and strength. Last but not the least, is a beautiful thought here on this in my PPT. Our deepest source of power and perfection has been miserably undeveloped, has been left miserably undeveloped. Doing is very good, but that comes from thinking. Fill the brain with high thoughts, highest ideals, place them day and night before you, and out of that will come great work. My dear friends, Aldous Huxley says, there is one corner of the universe you can be certain of improving, and that is your own self. Be an observer of your mind. Is your mind a happy place to live in? Because you live in your mind? Clean the cobwebs of your mind. Use the vacuum cleaner of prayer and remove all the dirt from your mind. Be in charge of your mind always. That is called Jagrita Avastha. Tasmat Jagrita Jagrita. Be awake, be awake. Don't get deluded. Don't get into the unconscious drift. Don't allow the ship of your life to be taken away by the cyclone, by the desires, by the temptations. Enhance the quality of your life by a positive and spiritual attitude towards yourself. There is a practical message for all my friends listening to me this afternoon. The first one is what you are. You are potentially divine. Potential energy has to become kinetic energy. My dear friends, how do you bring it out? As an IBM employee, man at work, you can do it, you should do it, and you must do it. That is the way. That is swimming against the current. Divinity has been manifested by controlling nature, external and internal. It's a very big subject, but I request all of you to study 1 or 2 books, which I shall just refer to after this point. then do this either by work or worship or psychic control or philosophy, by one or more or all of these, and be free. This is what you are doing, working in IBM. It is already you are in the process, but then utilize that work to manifest the divinity. That is called yoga. Yoga is not just closing your nose or just yogasanas or staying somewhere away in some forest or Himalayas. You are a man of work. You are like a warrior in the battlefield of IBM. Come on, do it. Be a yogi, be a yogi. Have that yogic lifestyle. Have that small, pure attitude towards yourself, and that becomes worship for you. Psychic control is meditation. Philosophy is knowledge, self-knowledge or Jnana Yoga. These are 4 yogas which Vivekananda gave for man at work. Karma Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, Jnana Yoga and Raja Yoga. Books are available in Madras, books are available in Bangalore or in Calcutta or in Hyderabad. If you are not able to get, you can write to me. I shall send it over to you by courier. Then, meditation for a stress-free life that you may learn from others in and around you. The body language, postures, yogasanas is important. Second is more important, observation of the thoughts in your mind. Pranayama, regulating the breathing process. Universal prayer or selfless prayer. Then visualization. Visualization is making yourself free from that cobwebs or from narrowness. This is my Guru's presentation of thoughts which he used to ask people at work. Are you growing spiritually? Can you love others? Can you feel your oneness with others? Have you peace within yourself and do you radiate it around you? That is called spiritual growth, which is stimulated by meditation inwardly and by work done in a spirit of service outwardly. This is Raja Rishi, modern management. He is speaking of a Raja, king outside and a Rishi inside to become an excellent employee, an excellent leader, an excellent vice president, an excellent sportsman. King outside, having lot of capacity, lot of money, lot of people around him. But when he has the saintly quality inside, there is a balance, there is a management, and he is a living Buddha. He becomes a living Mahatma, and he becomes an icon, a real messenger of peace and stress-free life to all people. This is, in short, what I have shared with all of you. And if you have any questions or opinions or observations, I will be happy to receive them. Namaskar, thank you, all the best. Okay.
Hi everyone. Any questions, please?
Observations.
Rajesh, do you have the questions now? Do you think we will call if you have any clarifications or anything you want to know? Please go ahead.
Swamiji is saying any suggestions or feedback or any questions, anything is welcome. Anybody can ask any question. That's what Swamiji is saying.
Yeah. Can I know your name, please? Can I know your name and place?
Yeah, I am the Rishi from Calcutta.
Bolo.
Yeah. The question is, like, we're talking about rat race, which we are also one of.
Yeah.
Now, there was certain times where I feel that rat race is trying to reduce the permitting.
Yeah.
So, what should be the conscious goal? Will you go with the rat race or take a step back and follow with your own inward?
Yeah, you please follow the inner self. Rat race is a social drama. We are being hit by like a football by the rats, by the people around. You see, when the football goes out of the compass, it is taken on the head, it is given its due respect. Similarly, you go by your conscience, by yourself, the capital S, the Atman inside. That is real decision. Rat race is the social drama that we are being pulled into or sucked into. But as a captain, you cannot allow the ship to be spoiled, your personality to be spoiled. Rats will be there. but you should be smart to override them or outwit them. That shows your competency. Sri Ramakrishna says, along there are a number of rice bags in a storehouse, but then you allow the rats to eat away the rice. It's a big loss for you. So he used to tell, please sprinkle some flattened rice around the rice bags. The rats will come in the night, they will start munching those flattened rice, and it creates a saliva, separate taste. They forget to eat that rice which is just in front of them. You are saved. So outwit them by relaxing or by just withdrawing your, having some sakshi bhava. Don't jump into that muddle. Just hold back your dignity, your personality, and go by your inner conscience or by your heart.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you. Any other question or observation? Your feedback, how you felt?
Swamiji, this is Narayan.
Yeah.
Just I was looking into one of the slides, that is slide 7, where you are showing us the human behavior of different types.
Yeah.
But what I feel is,
Yes.
this is not always with the, at the point of time, I feel that the people will behave in different types.
Yeah.
I think people move from one type to another at some point of a time.
Yes,
So
yes.
what do you suggest? How to handle those situations?
Yes. This is the basic structure of our personality. But what happens, dear sir, is a combination of Rajasika type and Tamasika type is very dangerous, or that is creating the tension today. That is creating the stress today. What is our, my suggestion or our training here is the Sattvika and Rajasika should combine. Intense activity but intense calmness. But there is a trick here which nature plays on us. We are very good people, but we are very lazy people. That we appear good, but then that becomes inactive and unsteady and procrastinating. That has to be avoided by small observation of your mind in part of our meditation. Or little more perseverance, little more push for the subconscious mind by study and by satsanga. Let your sattva and rajasika type become friends. Intense activity outside, but intense calmness inside. Yeah, I'm telling my mobile number to my friends here. In future, if you want to share or ask a question, please note down 9959300112. I repeat 9959300112. This is my personal number. My email ID BODHAMAYANANDA, Bodhamayananda, full name BODHAMAYANANDA @gmail.com. You can put your questions there or observations or any other success stories of yours. I'll be happy to receive them and know about them. Yes, sir. 9959300112. Is it clear?
Friends, Rama and yeah, please.
Sometimes I fall through like 2 hours and just trying to find out what the mind says and your thought says, right?
Yeah.
So is there any way, having specific course or something that we can come and join your sessions?
We have a 1 week Joy of Meditation course for senior employees. That is between Monday and Saturday. That is an ongoing course every month. If you get time that much to stay with us, you are most welcome. Undergo that 1 week course, Joy of Meditation, and at the same time attend other programs here where you can understand your personality, your core being, and become charged up in life. That schedule is available in our website rkmud.org, monthly basis. We have a small guest house, you can come and live here, spend time in silence and understanding your core being.
So many different shapes.
Yeah.
From
Yeah.
Another question to you.
Yeah.
We always
Yes.
So sometimes we come up with our emotions and with our expectations.
Yes.
So how to actually handle those situations when you are doing a lot for others and then getting nothing?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not even 0% perfect.
Hmm.
So how to actually go about it? How to take those stuff or how to take those pains or stuff out of those pains?
So this pain and other things can be overcome by our ancient traditional practice of inner prayer. You are from Calcutta, you must be having that fantastic atmosphere there of praying to Mother Durga, Mother Kali and Saraswati, etc., who are the real shock absorbers of your life. Bring in the divine element into your heart. Sri Ramakrishna, Holy Mother, and the Holy Mother Sharda Devi, etc., proved it. So much of things can be done, but when you are not able to get it depends upon the conveyor belt also. The giver will be given. Now may not be tomorrow, but be patient. You will get back your returns in abundance. The giver will be given. The mango tree, you want to have good mangoes next year, but then you will have to nurture it for 1 full year. You have to give nourishment. You have to strengthen it. Won't you? Similarly, your personality, your life. Do good to others, but then you have to be patient. But that is where stress, the unrolling of the stress is coming. People are getting impatient or they want immediate returns, but that is not the fact of life. You have to be very patient and do your duty and pray for the well-being of others. But if there is a harm being done by somebody, if somebody is troubling you, somebody is not responding or creating some obstruction, then my suggestion to you is you have to hiss. You need not bite, but you have to hiss. Show your tenacity, show your dignity. That fellow or that person should not misuse your goodness. You should hiss. That is your self-defense in life.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. And I'll suggest some books to you.
Okay.
Yes.
I think we are on the top of the hour and I think we also have other appointments. So, quick, word of thanks from my side on behalf of all on the call. So really, all the key takeaways would be, no one can put us in stress without our permission.
Yeah.
And how do we create this healthy image of the self? And in your own eloquent way, I think through your stories, I think the message was well received.
Yeah.
Right. So I think we have made a beginning, and also the links that you have given and the books that you have referred. I think from there, I think we need to take on.
Yes.
And we have some work to do here. So thanks a lot.
I'll be
from IBM.
Yeah,
Thank you for taking your time.
Mr. Subbu, I'll just mail some titles here to our friends here of our literature, which will be worth for all the people in IBM.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you very much. All the best for all my friends there.